sweet. I know storm clouds may rise, strong winds may blow. I'll tell the world wherever I go. What are you gonna tell her? I found a Savior, and He's sweet. I know. Good morning, ma'am and sirs. I greet you in the joy that Jesus Christ has given us all. Let me answer this text first. Mhm. Good morning, folks. How art thou? How are you? How are you? How are you? And because it's Terrific Tuesday and I'm answering the text, let me put this in here. I we got to uh today is Terrific Tuesday, so recognize how are you currently feeling? Had a phone call come in and it's everything's connected, and that's a good place to just shout and enjoy who you are. Be careful what you're connected to, because you and I don't know what comes with the territory of being connected to the people that we are connected to. Let me change this. I need to, don't need that. There we go. Yeah. So let's do some work today. What and how are you currently feeling? Have you taken the time to acknowledge your feelings without trying to change them? And that can be a very difficult place sometimes for those of us who work at it daily, and for those of us who don't work at it all the time. That can be difficult to allow yourself to feel what you are feeling without trying to change them initially. Because guess what? Change, you need to know what comes with the territory. Yes, you do, ma'am and sir. Hmm. So here's the third one. Investigate. Have you completely assessed why you feel what you're feeling and what's occurring in your mind and your body? That's a typo. That's a yes or no. And then nurture. What parts of you needs to be nurtured or requires attention to move forward from your current feeling? Are you comfortable feeling the way you feel? That's why we do the work on Tuesday. I told y'all I was going to do the work. Like, this is some real work to do. And I'm learning that this work really is important, especially when you and I, let me move that, are trying to move into a different dimension with our God and our Savior. Because where your emotions are, hear me out, that is where your spirit is. So, where your emotions are is where your spirit is. I'm serious. Where your emotions are is where your spirit is. And you and I have to find those places and find those spaces where we are healthy emotionally, because where our emotions are, our spirit is. And I need to take the time to acknowledge my feelings without trying to initially change them. I'm guilty. I'm guilty. Are you guilty? Let's just be honest. I just got through exercising. So I'm guilty of trying to change my feelings without acknowledging them all the way through, Valina. Good morning. Like for real. That's a real place to be in. And we have to tell our family and friends and our people that we're close to. Quit trying to change. Listen, stop forcing yourself to change something that you're not ready to change. Because there's a different decorum and demeanor that goes with the change, right, Valina? Here it is, we're trying to change something and force a change, and we're not right or ripe for the change that we're trying to force. So we inflict greater pain upon ourselves because here we are trying to change something we're not ready to change. Or we're not ready to walk in that change. So, I mean, that's a real place. That's a real place. That is a real place. Like, that's a real place. That's a real place. So tell me, let's do this. I need everybody to answer that question. Is rain? Hey, Donna, Donna. Hey, Donna, Donna. Yeah, that's a real place. So let's get back to that. Everybody answer that question. Have you completed an assessment of why you feel what you're feeling? Have you? That's yes or no. Currently, for me, yes. Because I had to come on here, I had to go exercise. So, yes. And I get a lot of my assessments, y'all, from this book and its counterpart, this book. So, I I do those often to see where I am and what was occurring in my mind and my body. And I'm gonna land my plane. I promise you. Donna, being honest, may I be honest? And initially, it was something very puzzling. And because it was puzzling, it brought about some fusion, and then with the confusion automatically necessitated conflict. So I, I wasn't feeling good when I did the assessment. I wasn't feeling good. I ain't gonna even lie. I wasn't feeling good. And remember, where your spirit is, excuse me, where your emotions are, that is where your spirit is. So have you completed an assessment of why I feel this way because, and then what's occurring in my mind, and then what's occurring in my body? So when I had to do the assessment for me, I was fighting my own peace. Somebody put that in the chat, and we just land our plane there. Once I made the assessment, and once I figured out what was occurring in my mind and my body, I had to come to the summation or the resolve. I was fighting my own peace. Good morning, Pastor. And it's so easy to fight your peace. That's why you and I have to know why we are feeling, what is going on in our body and our mind when we're feeling the way we're feeling, because it comes with the territory. If I do not make the assessments, real talk, if I don't ask these questions every morning, you're feeling and good. I'm feeling good. I'm cool. What I mean, I need you to elaborate. Mm, I'm serious because when you do the assessment and you figure out why you're feeling the way you're feeling and what's occurring in your mind and your body, the next time, watch this, Valina, and this is helpful for me. The next time I begin to feel, no, the next time I begin to think and my thought process creates this feeling, I'll know how to respond. Y'all hear me? Because if I react to this, I could fight my peace. Not, you're right, Donna. I got to fight for it. But that's why I got to be very conscious of why I feel the way I feel and learn not to fight my peace because it's so easy to do it. So, everybody put in the chat resolve. Everybody put that in the chat resolve. And for those who get this on the replay, put in the chat rinse, replace, and repeat. If you're going to fight for your peace and you know it comes with the territory, you have to come to a place of resolve. Then you have to come to a place where you're rinsed, where you have been rinsed, where you rinse your mind. Then you have to replace that thought with something else. I'm fearfully and wonderfully made, a daily affirmation that you need to say at least 18 times. And you have to keep repeating that process to fight for your peace because it will come with the territory. So, landing my plane, have you completed an assessment of why you feel what you're feeling and what is occurring in your mind and body? I'm off of here. He's sweet, I know. Strong clouds may rise, strong winds may blow. Yep. But I'll tell the world wherever I go. Yes. I got to reflect his presence to fight for my peace because I have a savior. And guess what? He's sweet, I know. So I had to do that this morning, Donna. He's sweet, I know. Think about that, y'all. Sometimes I don't even feel good or bad, but I start thinking and my thoughts produce my feelings, which can be good or bad. And something happens in my body as it relates to how I feel. So now I must realize and focus on why am I feeling the way I'm feeling and what's occurring in my mind and my body so I can fight for my peace because what it comes with the territory. See y'all tomorrow. Peace and blessings.